I always wanted to be a rhythm guitar player. I wasn't interested in playing lead on the guitar. I was very happy to play the rhythm. And I never have considered myself a great musician or even a musician at all, but I think it probably helped me as a songwriter because I don't know the rules, so therefore I'm not afraid to break them.
Tom is maybe underrated as a guitar player. He can play, his rhythm is very essential to all the records we've made. And if you took that out, the records would sound completely different. They would feel completely different. His feel, the way he plays against the way he sings, is really what the whole band is based around. If you take the guitar out, it's a totally different thing.
When you have a great songwriter, you're always tempted to make acoustic albums, guitar, because you don't want anything in the way. But when you have a great band like the Heartbreakers, that's what's interesting about Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, is that they're a great rock and roll band, but you have this great singer-songwriter in the band.
I've had a lot of lessons along the way in not taking what I do for granted, and I don't. I love to play and sing and write songs. I never realized how much I loved to play the guitar until I couldn't. I swung at a wall with my hand, and I broke it really good. And I haven't done that since, you know. It was a textbook example of taking yourself too seriously.
I've seen him in all sorts of situations. I've seen him, you know, he's punched his hand through a wall. I've seen him, I've stood there when he's, you know, watching his house burn down, you know, in his backyard. When we lived around the corner, I was stood there when there's literally smoke coming out of the house. He's an amazingly calm and rooted person, you know. I mean, in every situation I've seen him in, he seems to be able to, through sort of some kind of wisdom, come to terms with it and go, well, this has happened. And, you know, I kind of understand why this has happened, and now we move on.
Like when he lost his tonsils and he could only write on a pad of paper. There was a moment where he was sitting in bed and I asked him a question, he went, I was thinking, like, what if he could never do it again, you know? What am I going to do? But it was just, and I just realized, like, well, I can't even think like that. Of course we're going to go on. We always have, we always will, and that's as far as I got with it, you know?
I used to worry about it. I don't worry about it anymore. You know, that's what keeps it entertaining. It's really what keeps it in. It's the longest running sitcom in the United States of America.